like when you're in that position and someone's literally just running at you and just like pressing buttons, at some point you're like, okay, I'll just wait for you to miss.
Yeah, we didn't see much patient play with like the full hop T-jolts to like force him, because you know Pikachu should be using that. But speaking of patience, we have got a Samus Dark Samus matchup here. They're both laughing.
Man.
Advo,
Is
a prolific Dark Samus. Oh, they're communicating with somebody in the crowd.
Is this about to be like a 20-minute set?
I don't think so. We'll see. Samus.
I've seen, like, at least with Advo, when I've seen Advo play, like, it's taken some time.
You might want to strap in for this one.
Oh, there's no buckles on these seats.
I'm talking to the viewers at home. We gotta live with this live, but
help.
That's no problem because these are two talented players. Advo, prolific Dark Samus, occasional Game & Watch bucketer of wolves.
But definitely way more of a Samus player than Game & Watch.
Right, and Ryoku plays a bunch of different characters, playing Samus here, and this is kind of a little tricky when you do these sort of mirror matches against somebody who's, you know, decisively kind of more experienced and better with the character, right? Because probably got a little bit more of an understanding, understands a little bit more of how the tools work, and you can usually leverage those edges into something, because if your characters are identical, the knowledge of the single character is all that matters. But, ooh, very good there, just up tilting twice. Oh, unfortunate. Catches him on the shield drop, but not on the parry.
Yeah, gotta watch out for that charge shot.
Speaking of charge shot, got it there, but no grab. And now Ryoku's got one. Both players definitely could eat one here, and it's going to be majorly disappointing. But they could also eat an uncharged shot, because that combos.
I feel like this is going to be the battle of the charge shots and the grenades. Like, eventually we'll get down to like last stock, last hit, and both of them will just be shooting charge shots from across the stage.
Yeah, the forwarder not going to take it due to Samus's high weight. And the charge shot is incredibly critical. Wow, get out of here. This is my ledge. Ooh, oh, not quite. If that was lower percents, that might have worked, but he's very high. Oh, that might do it. Yep, getting the pummels for the damage. Make sure you get the KO. And the charge shot is like the cornerstone of Samus's game. Not just the big charge, but because of how much hit stop it has. Because it's putting you, the opponent, in hit stop, but not you, you get a lot of combos off the lower charges. And it can even kill confirm. You can do like low charge dash attack and that kills. There's the dash attack, calling out Ryoku's dash in after the yeah, okay. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you block a move, you're like, all right, I'm good, punish, and then you just get dinged. But that's fine, you're still up. Okay, I've never seen that one. Advo's just gotta, like if that was me, I'd be like, are you kidding me? I just got hit by Nair after I blocked it, and then I got hit by Samus's butt with the charge shot into a forward air, and now I'm like even percents. But no problem for that. That's what I would be thinking. Advo clearly thinking in a much better mindset because he's not letting it get to him and he's pulling ahead. I'm still thinking about that hitbox though. Like, I don't know if that's Samus having a bad hitbox or charge shot being good.
Ooh,
forward air, not quite gonna do it though.
See, this is the thing about Advo Samus, is that he has just such great coverage.
Yeah, that was very smart there. The Zair recognizing it and confirming it to the down tilt.
He threw out the charge shot, not letting Ryoku, and then he was prepared to catch his jump because he knew he had to jump over that charge shot.
Yeah.
And oh my lord.
It's very, very smart play we see from them often, because one of the hardest things about projectile characters is knowing when to not shoot the projectiles and force them to deal with what you've already put out. And when that's a more profitable play, he's just chilling. He's fine. What are you going to do? Have you presented me a threat on the ledge this game? No. Ooh, wow, the forward air almost
oh
like...
Oh my lord.
The forward air almost like catching him like an up air hit above him. Zair into the grab. Advo just kind of like pulling ahead. And like I said, it's one of those things with the mirror matches. They're
back air.
Nice back air. That's a Samus classic. Full hop over you from the ledge, float in back air. That's been there since, honestly, Melee. Ooh, good tech on the down throw. Samus' down throw is kind of weird as a combo throw where it's inconsistent. There's no matchup inexperience to exploit here for the most part. There's no gimmicks that your opponent isn't also probably gonna know. It's just the fundamentals and the understanding. And Ryoku still has those. And sometimes, ooh.
Oh, he tries to go for it.
Sometimes all you need is an advantage to push, but he wasn't able to push that far enough, and Advo going to boot him into game 2.
I feel like Samus is such like a mind game character, man, because like you saw there near like at the end, you know, Advo saying they're charging up charge shots, so the other Samus, he literally gets back on stage and shields, and Advo's like, good, grab, like yoink, and it's like he had that all planned because it happened so seamlessly. So it's like either Advo like had that planned, or he's just like super flexible and he's able just to kind of like roll with the punches like that. But I feel like Advo in his head, this was how he had planned it to like play out.
Oh, he absolutely did. One of the thing about the charge shot is the power in it is not just in the charge shot, but in the threat of the charge shot, because you have to play around it unless you want to eat 30 damage to the face cross screen. So utilizing that is one of those things as a Samus main that is one of the most notable traits of very good Samus players, Advo being one of them. But right now, Ryoku getting that first hit and really making it work for him. Ooh, I think that was supposed to be an up air. Unfortunate misconversion there, and Ryoku gonna get some damage for it. Alright, so this is where things get interesting, right? The neutral, where you both got those same tools. Who's gonna use what to get the advantage? Especially with the charge shots. You're both.
See, that's another thing too. Both of them are like, okay, so definitely they like, I'm sure they're both thinking like, okay, he's gonna want to do charge shot and then catch my jump. But the whole issue is, when do they want to do that?
Yeah, do you want to
have to guess when they want to do it, and what option do you think that he's gonna want to cover? Is he gonna cover your jump? Or is he gonna predict that you're just gonna like come up to stage and he'll grab you?
Absolutely.
So it's like literally like you just have to 50-50 guess on what your opponent would like prefer in that scenario.
Yeah, when do you pull the trigger? You'll see a lot of scenarios in this game. You've already seen them so far, but where both players will be charging, or one will be charging and the other one will be like doing like shielding or whatever. And it's like having this resource that you both have. Like, how valuable is it? Do you shoot it now, or do you maybe wait and think they'll do something you can then shoot them out of the charge with? Definitely an interesting mirror. Right now, Ryoku still's got that advantage. No stock taken off yet. Patient game. But the back here, very smart. He sees him roll behind. He's like, okay, if he sees a hit, if he does something to my shield, I'm back airing him. He gets it. Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay, what's the conversion here? Nair into get screw attacked. Unfortunate again. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what he's going for. I feel like it's one of those things where he didn't have much else to do, so he went for the jab, and then kind of just backed off because that was the safer play. Speaking of safer plays right now, Advo definitely playing safe, but Ryoku gonna call his bluff and run in with the forward air. And
then gets caught by charge shot.
Advo's like, okay, here's your, I'm gonna call your bluff. You're not air dodging this. Oh wow, that's a really good combo starter. The rising up air. Still doing it. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Oh, shield pokes him with it. Samus charge shot, or my bad, screw attack can just kind of scoop people from below, but it's very specific when it does. Oh, grapples right back to the ledge, no time off stage. Trading the forward airs, grabs him out of his forward air, misses his forward air. This is the battle of airs. Battle of rolling, screw attack. You know, sometimes it's the small brain plays that are the smart ones. Yeah, maybe not in this case, because that didn't really work out for him. Oh, is the lad gonna do it again? Okay, no.
Oh my lord.
No, sometimes that's all you have to do, right? Because in theory, right, if it works, roll in is the best option. It's invincible and puts you back to center stage. So if they're not going to punish you for it, then go ahead. Roll in again. Oh, good job catching his drift.
Oh,
that
nice
roll, though, going to get got, yeah. And that's an interesting aspect, too.
Oh, it catches him with a charge shot.
Puts it straight into his chest there.
I feel like this momentum is completely shifted.
And I think that's why Advo was staying on that respawn platform. Because, obviously, in this game, if you stay up there, you have less respawn invincibility. So if you're staying up there, then you're definitely doing it to recollect yourself, and that's something where it's probably pretty valuable to you if you're wasting the invincibility for it. But it might be what Advo needs. It might be far more important than a couple seconds of invulnerability. He can get a good hit here and close out the stock, but Ryoku's taking the good hits instead.
He's really keeping on the pressure on Advo.
Jab there.
And I feel like he's making a lot of like really good calls as like kind of good reads as to what he thinks Advo will do.
I agree. Advo though still got like some good awareness here, but you know, awareness is only gonna go you so far unless you can leverage that. You know, it doesn't matter if you know what's going on if it's not good for you. But that is good for you. Charge shotting your opponent.
Ryoku's got 92% on Advo, so if he's able to play his cards right, he'll be able to close out the stock.
You see now at these low percents, Advo leaning into the Zairs because he has the charge shot, so he's using that to try to prevent Ryoku from getting his own charge shot and then to blast him when he thinks the opportunity arises. Okay, gets out of that situation, puts out the back air.
Gets a grab on Advo.
Yeah, again, maybe he picked up on the rolls, but now...
Oh, back air. Gonna take it.
I'll see yours and raise you another, and that's gonna bring it to game 3. Very much Ryoku there. Kind of just took the opening and just kind of kept it the whole time. Very good use of kind of Battlefield's platforms to, because Battlefield makes it interesting where the platforms kind of negate a certain counterattack aspect where you can put out like attacks and then retreat to underneath it, and it's sometimes you're just safe doing that.
Yeah.
And I think he was able to leverage that and make it so that Advo really never pulled ahead too much. This is the Happy Home melody, I think? Happy Home Designer melody? I'm gonna go with that. Gooshi gave me a thumbs up, so I'm assuming I'm correct. I was gonna assume I was correct anyway, even if he gave me a thumbs down, because that's how you roll sometimes.
Ryo changed his character to Samus.
Oh no, he didn't. He's just matching the skin. He's like, maybe the answer
is to confuse him. I am you, and you are I.
Who are you? I'm you, but stronger.
Oh,
almost gets the F smash there. Oh, that was whack. He meant to. So he knew the up air wouldn't connect, so he was gonna up B it for it, but it connected just enough to make the screw attack miss. Okay, but speaking of up airs, a lot here, and can Ryoku make use of the advantageous position? Not too much. Very even situation. You see the missile come out.
I feel like this kind of matchup has been very like back and forth. And I feel like we're going to see that all throughout this game. It will probably go back and forth,
Especially on a stage like Town and City where you can't really push things as hard.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
I told you Battle of the Charge Shots was going to happen at some point.
They're just chucking plasma here. Ooh, I think that was supposed to be an F smash. But either way, gets the punishment. That is deceptively, that is a deceptively good trait of Samus, is being able to yoink you from that distance when you're not expecting it. Will be up tilt, I think shield poking, and now he's got the charge shot. Ryoku does not, and that's a good situation if you're Advo. Oh, wow. I mean, better the missile than the charge shot, but you'd rather take neither. Oh, wow, they cross each other up. I'll admit, I didn't know which one was which there. But I know which one got hit there, and it's Advo. I almost said Adner, and that would have been incorrect. That would have been embarrassing. Oh, wow. Can I get express delivery back to the stage? Thank you, Town and City platform. Okay.
Yeah, Advo just racking up this percent.
And the higher percent you get, the more scary the bombs become because it gets easier to confirm it. Ooh, going for like the tricky movement back to the stage, but just kind of eats a shot for it. Oh man, this is where Rage comes into play. Oh, the dash attack gives him enough momentum so he doesn't get hit by the screw attack.
Oh, nice shield.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
He's making his own openings right now.
Yeah, even if it doesn't kill, the charge shot does give you a lot of frame advantage.
Oh, this is gonna be it. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
I saw Zenotto in the crowd make the motion. Bang. Down throw, good DI away though, so nothing out of it. So what's interesting about Samus's down throw is it doesn't work if you have a whole lot of rage because if it puts them in tumble, they can DI away. But at really low knockback, it doesn't put them in tumble. So it actually works better against heavier characters and that without the rage. But he's right there using it. No, he doesn't have a guaranteed conversion, but he baits something out with the empty hop against the up air. Advo's got center stage, and you know, this is very awkward because, oh, the bomb coming in clutch, but Advo keeps up the pressure.
See, Advo's really good at denying his opponents to get back to stage. Like, once he gets you to ledge or off stage.
Oh, no!
Oh.
Dude, Town and City's on Advo's side. He paid off the mayor here.
He paid off the mayor.
Dude, the city, like, the platform not only brought him back to the center, but then the platform set him up for the tech chase. That is fraudulent.
Now that Advo has this great lead, notice how he's like being super aggressive. Like he's ready to go in. He's ready to end this game.
Oh, they're both doing that. I don't even know how you do that, but it looks sick as heck.
I feel like throughout most of these games, though, they've both been playing patiently, but for some reason this game now, Advo's like, okay, I'm going to run in, and I'm going to do the thing. If I mess up, it's okay, but I'm going to run in, I'm going to do it.
Oh, the jab does kill eventually. And I think it kind of comes back to something, what I said earlier, where the little edges, the experience and understanding. Oh wow, but that's a lot of damage. That's a trade you love to take.
Oh, he's going in.
Yep.
Answering back to Advo.
But he's still got a mountain to climb. But can he climb it? He does have the grapple beam, so that helps at least.
Right now he's trying to make that mountain into a pebble, but
yeah. Oh jeez, tries to descend it. That's one of those things where like.
Oh no,
yeah,
he jumped into it. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
And you can see Abner looking up because he's like, he just kind of got outplayed. And that's what it really comes down to sometimes.
I mean, Advo did a really good job at kind of like denying him footing that game.
Yeah.